Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Sherri-Lee Show. I am Sherri-Lee Wojcik, and of course, I'm your host for the Sherri-Lee Show. Thank you for being here with me. Excuse me. Today is Monday, April 8th, 2019. And I just have a feeling I was just meeting with my VIP group a few minutes ago for our weekly planning session and accountability session. And I was just saying, I think that April's going to go pretty damn quick if we're already at the 8th. So are you ready? Get your boots on. We're moving fast in this world these days. So if you're going to come and watch me and join me live, please say hello. Let me know where you're joining me from and tell me what your business is. I would love to learn more about what you do and who you serve and what your offers are. And also make sure you share your Facebook page URL so I can give you a shout out to my audience. I always run an ad to this, to our weekly Facebook Live. So we reach, usually about 40, 50,000 people with this. So come and benefit from that a little bit, okay? Today I wanted to talk to you about how to get more people to see your posts organically on Facebook. And I get asked this all the time. How do I get more people to see my posts? How do I get people to engage with my posts? How do I get more people to know what I'm doing? I made a post about an offer, about a sale that I have, about a product I'm selling, and nobody even saw it, or hardly anybody saw it. I've got a page of 150, 140 people, 500 people, 50 people, whatever the number is, and I post and nobody even sees my posts. It said 2 people reached, 10 people reached, and nobody commented, nobody liked or shared, and I don't know what to do to get more people to see my posts. And really, that is the key to success. If people don't know you exist, how could they buy from you? So I see some people here. Say hi. I'd love to say hi to you and let me know where you're joining me from. So if people don't know, if your audience doesn't know that your page exists, they can't like your page, they can't interact with you. If they don't know that you're posting, they can't like, comment, and share on your posts. They can't interact with anything you're creating. So the very, very first thing is visibility and growth. Get people to see your page, get people to know that your page is there. Spend more time on your page being interested in them than trying to be interesting to them. Super, super important. And I see Vicki is here. So hi, Vicki. Thanks for being here. So it's super important that you put your focus on getting visible. And there's so many ways to do that. You can run an ad campaign to grow the likes on your page. You can invite people to like your page. You can share your page. You've got to post daily. How do you get people to see your posts? This is the key. And there's a whole bunch of different things you can do. Some people will say, well, you've got to run ads. And if you don't run ads, you're screwed because Facebook has become a paid-to-play platform. And that's not completely true. In the way I do Facebook, the way I teach my audience and my students and my clients to do Facebook, we use ads as a complement to other marketing techniques that we have created and gotten sorted out. So it's important that you have a good form and structure in how you manage your page, and then you don't have to have as much of an ads budget. So if you don't want to manage your page and you don't really want to build relationships on your page, that's fine, but then expect to spend a little bit more money than maybe you had planned. But if you want to put in the time and the effort to grow your page, get visible, interact, add value, then you can use your ads to supercharge your results, not be so dependent on them to do the job for you. So it's really just a matter of choice of where you are. Do you have the money to dedicate to ads so that you don't have to put the time in? Or do you have the time? Do you want to build relationships like that? And then be able to spend less money. I mean, even if you have thousands of dollars a month to spend on ads, wouldn't you prefer to spend less if you can get the same results? So I want to talk to you about a technique that I created last year that I have used with my clients over and over, and I teach it with my students. And I'm teaching it, in fact, in a couple of weeks, starting up in the 1,000 Likes game. And that game is really your foundation. And you're going to learn how to grow your page with real people who are interested in what you've got to offer, how to engage them, how to get them to see your posts, how to get Facebook to love you, and then how to do promotional. And the engagement stack is a piece of that game. So the engagement stack goes very simply like this. Normally we post on our page and we get very little reach to it. Now, the type of post plays a part in how well our posts do. So if it's the first post you've made in a few days, and it's a post with a link that takes people off of Facebook, Facebook's going to give it less reach because they don't want you to send people off Facebook all the time. They want you to keep people on Facebook and giving people a fun, interactive experience on Facebook. So if you aren't doing that before you promote yourself or before you promote a product or a service or try to drive people to your blog or your website, Facebook will really limit your reach because their algorithm is set to check, are you doing Facebook the way they want you to do Facebook? And that is in a real engaged, authentic, interactive manner. They really want you as a page owner to participate in helping them keep people on Facebook, helping Facebook stay fun, and giving people a fun and engaging experience while on Facebook. When you do that, Facebook loves you. You get more reach and engagement on future posts. More people see your posts, so you have more people to interact with. You can spend less money. Then when you send people off of Facebook, Facebook doesn't ding you quite as quickly. So there's all kinds of these little techniques that you can do that really brings up your engagement. And the engagement stack is one of those. So normally we post and it starts at 0. All posts start at 0. All posts start at the beginning, just like our page did, starts at 0. And we need to raise those numbers. We need to increase the page likes on our page with real people, or we need to increase the number of people who see our posts. And we can do that with ads, or we can do that by giving Facebook what it wants first, and then it will give you what you want, which is more reach and engagement. So all posts start at 0, and usually what we do is we post it, and it's a great post. It's got a great offer. We're really proud of it. We're excited for people to see what it is we do. But if we haven't greased the wheels a little bit before that post, Facebook will say, well, all they want to do on Facebook is promote, and sell, and promote, and sell. So if that's all they're going to do, yes, we're going to make you pay a little bit for that, because all you're doing is trying to make money off of your time on Facebook. Yes, Facebook is free, but if all you're going to do is use that free platform to try to make money, Facebook's going to say, hey, we want a little piece of that pie. I don't begrudge them that. So I see some people are here with me, and it's kind of weird. Let me know you're here. I feel like I'm talking to myself. So say hi. Let me know if you have any questions as we go along on this or about anything else. I know Vicki has a question. I'm going to answer that in a minute, Vicki. So the engagement stack greases the wheels for Facebook a little bit. It stacks up your engagement. So there are types of posts that typically get a lot more engagement than other types of posts. Things that drive people off of Facebook is going to automatically start at a little bit of a disadvantage because it is the kind of post that Facebook's going to want a little bit more traction to. So the engagement stack takes these posts that we've tested that boosts up the engagement on your page, that are fun and interactive, and are more about learning about your audience than about promoting who you are before you get to the promotion. So we usually do this on a 3, sometimes 4-day cycle. But first, what we focus on before we get into the promotional piece is posting content that our audience will have fun with, will engage with, will be interactive, will start the conversation, allow us to interact back with people so that our engagement on our page goes up. Because as soon as we have something on our page that is fun and interactive and people like, comment, or share on, Facebook sees that, the algorithm sees that and says, that's an interesting post. People are interested in that post. And so we're going to make sure more people see that post. So the first key is we need to post things that have a call to action for interaction. Not a call to action for a sale, but a call to action for interaction on your page. So something that inspires people to easily and quickly comment on our posts. We don't want to ask them to write a paragraph for us, because if they don't know you, they're not going to do that. And people really are quick and they're on the fly and they want to be able to do things very quickly. So we want things that are going to be very quick and easy for people to answer. Hi, Malgarzada, good to see you. So we want a question that has a very simple yes or no or multiple choice answer to it, so people can quickly answer. That interaction, that little interaction, will set the Facebook algorithm to see your post as interesting. So then your next post will get a little bit more reach. Now, if that next post is also something that has a call to action for interaction, you will boost up your spot in the algorithm a little bit more. And then you do it a third time and you build up your reach again. So every time you get engagement on a post, Facebook gives the next post more reach. So it rewards you for getting that interaction. So you start with an inspirational quote that your audience can interact with and can really relate to. And you have to make sure you add your own text to it. Don't just post the image. Add your own text to it with a question, with a call to action that inspires people to comment. Then the next day, maybe you ask a question, something like coffee or tea, red or white wine. And people say to me, well, what has that got to do with my business? Nothing. You're not supposed to talk about your business all the time. We're human beings that are connecting, not businesses. Not just sell, sell, sell. Build relationships, get to know people. So ask a question that's not about promoting you, but is about being interested in your audience. They will answer. And then on the third day, maybe use one of those really amazing viral images that people see out there that gets lots of interaction. You can only keep 3, or what have you not done? Those sorts of things. And each time you do that and you get interaction, Facebook's algorithm tracks you as being interesting. So your next post will get more reach, and then the next post will get more reach. Once you've bolstered up your engagement, you've created a stack up of engagement, that's when you post something that's promotional. That's when you post something that is guiding people to your website or to a sales page, because Facebook's algorithm sees you as interesting. It's going to give that post more reach. So we grease the wheels and we trick it a little bit. So the engagement stack is a process that you can implement on your page very, very simply. And you could do it, weekly. You could run you want to think about all your content that you're posting to build up your engagement before you get to your offer. And that means 80% of the time you're not talking about yourself, you are interacting with your audience, and 20% of the time you're talking about yourself only. So where do you get all this content from? How do you get your page to be a size where there are enough people there interacting with you? So that's all part of the 1,000 likes game. Learn how to grow your page with real, authentic people that are eager to hear what you're talking about. Get a 30-day roadmap for scheduling your content, and it guides you through the engagement stack. Get the content for the 30 days as well to get that engagement for people. Get training on doing Facebook Lives. Get support in weekly Facebook Lives with me. And get to play with about 80 other people who've gone through this game already, who have grown their pages by thousands of likes and have massive interaction with people. So that's what the 1,000 likes game is all about. And it teaches you how to play Facebook's game so that you win without a massive ads budget. And the engagement stack is part of that. Now you guys can go and do this on your own. Go find your content, go ask your questions, go do inspirational quotes, see how that works, play with it. And you'll figure it out, I'm sure. But if you'd like a path, if you'd like a guide, if you'd like a roadmap to doing this, join me in the 1,000 likes game. We start on April 22nd. Now, Vicki had a question boosting posts. I'm sorry, I'll put the link for the 1,000 likes game here so that you guys can click on that and join me if you'd like. Vicki had a question about boosting posts, and she has got some custom audiences that she's built, and she wants to know if she can choose both audiences for a boosted post. And unfortunately, Vicki, the answer is no. That's the short answer. When you do a boosted post, you can only select one audience for a boosted post. Now, the thing about boosted posts, let's talk about that for a minute, because I can hear somebody out there going, oh, boosted posts, what a waste of money. If you don't know when to use boosted posts, yeah, it could be a waste of money. If you use them incorrectly, yeah, it could be a waste of money. But when I work with people, I teach them how to do boosted posts in order to increase their reach and engagement on posts. And that's really all boosted posts are good for, is to get your posts in front of more people. So imagine the power of doing the engagement stack, the 3 or 4 days of really bolstering up your engagement and getting interaction and conversation happening. Then you do something that's promotional and you boost that. You're supercharging the results that you built 3 or 4 days before to get more people to see your offer. But you can only select one audience for those. Does anybody have any other questions? I would really love to hear your questions. What are you doing to grow your business on Facebook? How are you using your page? What is your struggle with your page? Are you struggling to grow your page with people that are interested in your business? Have you asked all your families and friends and you don't have anybody else to ask, but nobody new is coming? Are you struggling with your content? What should you be posting? Are you afraid to do Facebook Lives? Do you not know how to get people to your website? Do you not know how to collect leads? Let me know what your questions are. I'd be happy to help you with all of these things. And we meet every week, Mondays at 10 a.m. PST. Let me know what you need help with, and I will come back and help you with it, because that's what I do. Thank you for being here on the Sherri-Lee Show. I hope that you've learned how to use the engagement stack and that you're going to go off and give that a try. Remember, minimum 3 steps, content that's intended to get connection, interaction, conversation started before you make an offer or share anything about your business or your posts. Give that a try and let me know how it goes. If you want to supercharge that, join me in the 1,000 likes game. We start on April 22nd, and it's only $47 to get in. It's a low investment with a big result. People who've been in this game have added tens of thousands of people to their page and are reaching in the multiple tens of thousands in their posts without a massive ads budget. How would that change your business to have 50,000 people seeing your posts? I had a client that we did this technique for, and his page had 1,100 people liking his page, and his post reach was 12,000 people, meaning 12,000 people were seeing his posts, and he only had 1,100 people liking his page. So how did that happen? That happened with the engagement stack. It happened with pretty much everything I'm going to teach you in the 1,000 likes game. The first time we played the game, my friend Anita ran it, and she grew her page from 1,500 to 6,500 page likes in the first round of the game. But her post reach was 36,000. So on a page with 6,500 people, she was reaching 36,000 people. That means those people could see her post, could interact with her post, could learn more about her, could ask about doing business with her. How would that help you? And that's all in the 1,000 likes game. So let me know what your questions are, Vicki. Thank you for your question. I appreciate that. And please, post your questions, send your questions to me, message me with your questions, and I'll be happy to answer them live next week. We'll see you then. Bye, everyone.